It wasn't until 2011 we had to watch the 3D version of a release of it. So I hadn't seen the film in like 7 years.
It's good.
And I watched, and I watched it, and maybe for the first time like an audience member, and I walked out going, I am so worried about Dory. Like she hasn't found her family. She could lose the family she has. She's still apologizing for her short-term memory loss, yet we all love it. And as a writer, I was ashamed at how unresolved she was. And so that's really what motivated it.
So happy to hear that. You were ashamed of it.
I was ashamed.
I think that everybody relates to Dory so much or wants to relate to her because she's so optimistic. And because she has this supposed disability, she doesn't really worry about the past or try to analyze the future, and it doesn't paralyze her to make decisions. She's just spontaneous, and she's non-judgmental, and she's, no matter what mood somebody else is in, it doesn't impact her. She doesn't take it personally. So I think it's basically, you know, it reminds me, and which is what I try to do every day and say on the show, is be kind to one another. I think that's what Dory does. And the whole Just Keep Swimming from the very first one, that it's attached to my fish's character, is sort of a wonderful mantra that I think that really I didn't know I had most of my life and most of my career, but I have applied it to my life, and I think a lot of people apply it to their lives.
The intention was self-acceptance, that we all have something about us. It could be as obvious as a disability like short-term memory loss, but it also could just be the way you think, the way you perceive things, where you see yourself as having a shortcoming, but it's actually what makes you special, what makes you unique. And I think we find a certain peace once we start to really learn who we are and accept that. And that's really what I felt Dory had to go through to really be confident if she was ever alone again. And it ended up being sort of a universal thing that I think could apply to anybody at any age.
Mainly what stays with me is the out-of-breathness of it all. And,
Here it comes. Here it comes.
It was, I would like those as outtakes, please, on the DVD of how many times you made me breathless or scream. I mean, because Dory was always left behind, so there was lots of, can you just do that one more time? It's like, how can you not use the from before? You already have that. I mean, and for 3 years, there was lots of that. So I took home anger and resentment or just bitterness.
Yeah. It was the first thing that you said to me after watching the movie. She walked in, she goes, where was all the panting that I
So
recorded?
many times you wanted me to pant more. I think it's some weird, freaky, kinky thing you're into.
Yeah, exactly.
You got that at home watching me just pant and scream.